It takes 90 Yo yo. Okay.
Feel like your tooth sensitivity isn't severe enough to deal with? What if I told you Sensodyne has a fast and simple remedy? New Sensodyne Clinical Repair starts...
Sensodyne. I feel like I've used that once in my life. Can anybody guess what music I was playing? It's obviously a remix. Can you guess what can anybody guess what this music is a remix of? What's up, Nate Esser? Angel Island, bro, you got it right. Absolutely correct. How was your day, Nate? What did you do today? Dude, the weather's nice right now, man. It's in the high 60s, 67 out. A little bit of a marine layer coming in. Just did cardio reading the Great Isaiah Scroll. We doing data entry work after dinner. Cool, man. What's the data entry work for? Is that a new job you got? Yeah, tell me about it. I had an allergic reaction day. Oh, crap, bro. From eating something or what? I usually get hay fever allergies. Every time a temperature change, my reactions come in. Oh, no way, bro. That's wild.
What's up, guys? You want to see this super sick van that eBay got for me? Under the hood.
So the data entry is what I do once a week. I just go to the office and do some work, but I got to the point where in person assignments just keep rolling and rolling, so I had to do certain assignments for me to finish at home before I show up to the office just to make it easier. Okay. There you go. Seems like a good strategy there. I did get certifications earlier, but I'm volunteering for kids camp this year, so hoping after kids camp could either get another part-time job or a full-time job. it's between a few avenues. It's either another CPA company, another law firm, maybe some random company from business parks, or hopefully a ministry job. Acting is still on the table, just juggling on a few things, right? That's cool, bro. I'm happy for you. I'm glad you're finding some stuff, man. Have you been playing some more Mario Galaxy 2? Remember last time we talked about Mario Galaxy, that was what you've been working on or something, right? What do you think of the this Mario Jazz? I'm sorry, Sonic Jazz Fusion mix, Sonic 3 specifically. Just fish all of the stars I can get without getting the comments. Got all the chapters of Rose in a storybook. I bounced back to Star Fox 64 for obvious reasons. Yeah, dude, I really want to play through Star Fox 64 in light of the remake coming out. You know, maybe I should, bro. Maybe I should.
$10 for a large, $10 for any 3 toppings, $10 for your choice of hut crust.
I'm looking here after Super Mario jeez, Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island. The next game is Super Picross on the SNES, but I can't play any of those Picross games, dude. So I'll have to be like a co-stream with an alley. So we would actually move on to Mario Clash on the Virtual Boy. Then if we can get, there's a Satellaview, which is a Satellaview game. So I don't know. I don't think I've ever gotten any of the Satellaviews to work. I mean, I'm sure emulation probably can get it to work, but I don't know if I want to spend much time like troubleshoot. If it's something too difficult to troubleshoot, it could be one of those things that we just revisit. It's like, obviously with the spreadsheet I got, for playing all the Mario games in chronological order, it's like, you know, top down is how I wanted to play it, but some stuff we might have to do like kind of thing, you know. So after the Satella Cube, the Virtual Boy Wario Land, which I played once before. That was really fun. Then Diddy Kong's Quest, or Diddy's Kong Quest, Donkey Kong Country 2. There's a neat obscure arcade game called Super Mario Attack. We'll see if we can get that to work. That might just be a Japan exclusive arcade game, which might be really hard to get working. Then after that, dude, Super Mario RPG on the Super Nintendo. Looking forward to that one. And then after that, dude, is our first N64 game, man. Super Mario 64, dude. Dude, this music is so cool on Sonic. So, you know, we finished recording Thwomp Fortress? Is it Thwomp Womp? Did I read it wrong? Anyways, on the Super Mario, or sorry, geez, on Super Mario 64. So this one be Peach's Castle. Oh, this music, bro. Bro, there's nothing. There is nothing you can do with this song to not make it sound like clown carnival music, bro. Like, even though this is like a jazz fusion remix of Sonic the Hedgehog 3, I don't think there is any way you could arrange this song for it to be anything other than literally arranged like this. Oh man. Anyways, yeah, the next first-person views edit would be with the Retro Views channel. It's Thwomp Fortress, isn't it? Is it Womp or Thwomp? It's Womp. Don't even know my own stuff, man. Jazz Fusion Michael Jackson.
The BMO
Oh, there's a cool song right here, baby. BRB, right? Sounds good. Yeah, at least I'm gonna start the project, but I'm not gonna start editing tonight. I was just wanting to at least get the timeline going and crop it. There we go. Welcome back, Nate. Got yogis for dinner. Nice, bro. Yeah, dude, Yogi's is always good. Alright. I kind of want to hop into playing some Yoshi's Island because we haven't played it in a while. Like, we haven't been able to, like, allot, like, a full... Or, like, you know, a dedicated good amount of time to playing it, so let's just play it. But you know what? Before we do that, let me put my hair up, man. It's get hot. You know, in theory, I always want to have my hair down, but I just get way too hot. What'd you get at Yogi's this time, Nate? Remind me of your huge. Yeah, crush these biatches. Oh shoot! You got through, man. Oh man. Oh jeez. Oh, you can lick the stars. I think I forgot all about that mechanic. Wait, what in the... Wait, what? Oh shoot, that just makes him angry. What? Hold on. Can I do this? Oh man, come on. Yo, what the frick are you supposed to do here, man? What are you supposed to do here, dude? Let's try that again. Chomp Rock. Let's go. Like Camp Rock. Oh, you know what? Was I supposed to do this? Hello? Yeah, boy. Let's save it. Before we do something stupid. Whoa. Oops. Whoa, 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 whoa! Everybody calm down. Woo, let's save here. I see you're playing one of the best 2D platformers ever created. What's up, Carlton? Dude, so far it's really fun, man. I think that's one thing I like about specifically Yoshi's Island, this one, but like all Yoshi games, is that like they're a lot more like laid back in comparison to like the mainline Mario titles, you know? It's like, you know, it's like Super Mario World, the counterpart to this, right? That parallels this. Is a much harder, stressful game than this game, you know? And the same goes for all the titles, right? Like... Woo! Like Yoshi's Story compared to Mario 64. Oh! And you think of Yoshi's Woolly World, and then Yoshi's Crafted World. Like, they're all very, like, laid-back, just kind of fun games. It's almost like the playstyle comparison is almost like it's, you know, it's like you're on cruise control, you know? You're just cruising. Like, yeah, obviously it gets harder at some point, there's hard stuff, but, like, in comparison, it's like, yeah, you're... Like, the bosses, all the bosses are so straightforward. Like, they're not, like... Whoops. Yeah, they're not, like, too technical. It's just, like... Yeah. It's almost like it's just designed to be kind of... fun, cute, is, like, the main thing about it, you know? Not stressing about mechanics and... getting down jumps and all this stuff, like... as the main thing of the game, you know? You don't have to worry so much about that stuff. I was just reading that they didn't want to add a timer to levels. They purposely made it more laid back than Mario World. That makes sense. Hey, Koopa's the beach is that way. Alright, let's see. Okay. That's it. Game's over. Whoa! 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 Dude, hurry up! Holy crap! Stop showing me that cutscene and get to the point, bro. Of course he doesn't come out now, man. Got him. Oh. This song is tight, yeah. I always like the music. Nintendo always does a good job with their music. Oh! Holy moly. Get up, dude. Wait a second. I was gonna say, dude, I was like, there's no way you're gonna have to do some crazy obstacle with that Shy Guy. Oh. Didn't realize that's what you're supposed to do. I thought it was like a race to see who can pop more, but you just have to race to pop the right thing, okay? Oh! Whoa, boy, come on now. Wait, there we go. Don't need to go through all that again. Whoa! Chill. Dude, come on. Holy moly, dude. Alright, just get me out of this point, dude. Everybody's starting to piss me off. Whoa, crab boy. Three times the charm. Oh, man. Whoa! Get out of here with those big, meaty claws, bro. Get the frick out of here, bro. The fly looks like a bell sprout? No, it does. You're right about that. Man, get the freak out of here. Oh, jeez, man. Oh my gosh. Not tonight. Oh shoot, I was wrong. Yes, they're taking Baby Mario tonight. Oh man. I guess we better just take it slow, man. And what did that do? Man. Whoa, what is that? Oh, dude. Oh my gosh. Frick it, dude, I'm just going. Just take care of this guy, man. Oh, shoot. Never mind. Get out of the way. Go, 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 go. Bye. Oh, jeez. Oh, gosh. Yeah, take that. Oh, jeez, I didn't do anything to him, man. Come on, dude. Is it one more? Oh, not enough. Come on. Holy moly, dude. Holy moly. What was that, dude? That sucked. That took forever, dude. Big, meaty claws. Bro, I always go with the first, man. Cool. We get one up. One. We get one man. Nate, or chat, remind me again, how many worlds are there on this game? We're on 4. Whoa. Let's save this, because what is about to happen here, bro? Wait, what? Oh, was that what you're supposed to do? Oh gosh, the chickens. Give me the chickens. Give me the chickens. I can't eat the chickens, dude. Oh, jeez, just hit myself like an idiot, dude. Yeah, I guess I'll take those. Whoa! What just happened there? Did I just hit myself like an idiot? Oh! Since when we got Hilltop Zone? Whoa! That was fast. Oh! 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 Okay, that freezing part, like, freaks me up. Oh my gosh! It just falls off. I didn't know that. What the heck? Oh my gosh. Alright, let's just save here. Holy crap. Wow. Slippery red Yoshi, dude. Stop slipping and sliding. Oh my gosh, this is making me nervous. I do not know what to expect next. Woo! Okay, there we go. Woo! And the handoff to the purple Yosh. Or was that dark blue? Ugh. Wait, can we? Yes, we can. Sick. Oh. Woo! Whoa! Whoa! Jeez, come on, dude. Okay. Oh man, not more of this maze crap. Okay. Oh, no way. Woo! Going back to what you're saying, Nate, there's 6 worlds. Okay. My guess is I need eggs, dude, before I can do anything. Okay. But I have a feeling we're supposed to do it up there first. Let's go up there. Okay, never mind. Oh my gosh. Wait, now where was that door? Oh, here it is. Unfortunately, not the boss room, huh? More of this shenanigans. Oh! Whoa! No damn way. Oh my gosh. Oh, frick that, dude. Dude. Holy moly, that was... There we go. Hey, you Jorgen, what's going on, dude? Lurkin. Hey, let's go, whispers so I don't wake the kiddo. Oh, bro, you're streaming right now. Dude, you doing good, man? Got 18 viewers in total, man. Congrats, bro. I was supposed to play some Repo on streaming, saw you wanted to come lurk. Yeah, dude, thanks for the lurk, bro. I appreciate it. I didn't say anything earlier today, but I was lurking when you started streaming this afternoon. Let me see if I can get this command to work. There we go. The command still works as intended. I guess this is the boss. But yeah, dude, congrats on the stream grind, man. Seriously. Wait, why is the boss like this? Why is there more to the level instead of just the boss? Oh, where are we going? Dang, bro, what is this? Hey, Koopa. Little Koopa, come through for me now. Go forth and rock Yoshi's world. Oh, shoot. Okay. Whoa, it's a big boy. Oh. Okay. Is that not how you're supposed to do it? No! Let me guess, he's gonna dive? And that's your time to, Dude, what the frick? Dude, when are you supposed to hit him? I don't get it, dude. Where are you supposed to hit him? In the head? Oh my gosh. Dude, when are you supposed to hit this guy? Oh! In the head? Oh, man. Okay, let's load this. I think I know what you're supposed to do now. Okay. Come on, man. Three. Alright, so you're supposed to do that 3 times, I'm guessing? Jeez Louise, man. Hopefully this is it, dude. There we go. That's the sound I want to hear, bro. Bye, Koopa. Key. Wait, what's the key? Do you always get a key? After you beat the boss? I remember that. I remember getting a key in the previous worlds. Did we get keys? Am I stupid? Did I forget? You always get a key after you beat the boss in the world? It's just we played this game so like sporadic and spaced out. It's like haven't been consistent. I can't. I guess I don't remember if that is true. World 5, baby. Okay, let's pause it there. Whoops. Something didn't like that. There we go. Okay, let's take a break, and then when we come back, we'll continue hanging and gaming, dude. But yep, all right, cool. Beat level 4. Now we're on world 5. All right, let's take a break. Be back in a few, y'all. Bro, get this AI bot out of here, bro. I'm gonna ban that bot, bro. Oh, it's nice out. Got the window open behind me. Now what? What's up, Nate? Not sure yet. Debating on what we should work on and play. Let's see. Oh shoot, Forza 6 is out. Forza Horizon 6. Dude, I definitely want to install Forza 6, man. Forza Horizon 6, I'm sorry. Horizon's different from just Forza. I actually ordered the limited edition Forza controller. I'm curious when it's coming in. Ordered it on May 1st, so I wonder if they're going to be shipping it out soon. Yeah, this is the limited edition Forza Horizon 6 controller. I have my main Xbox controller I'm using on the PC has been the Anniversary controller. It's like transparent. I'm a sucker for transparent stuff, being a 90s millennial. So this is the Anniversary edition, and Yep, this is the Forza 6 one. So I'm looking forward to this on this one too. Yeah, boy. You see all the console games I can play on my PC, the Xbox ones. We got Barbie games. There's a lot of the Call of Duty ones. Whoa. Crazy Chicken Cart 2, what is this? Is this like shovelware? What is this? It's remastered? What did it come out for originally? We got Cuphead. Oh. Mickey refurbished. Cool. That's cool. That's on Game Pass. Let's see. Got all of our Fables. Scroll down to Gears of War. So many console games. Okay, almost at because we've been playing a bunch of Overcooked. I kind of wanted to do the achievements. So look, all you can eat in Overcooked 2 are console. That's cool. Now let me just confirm. So an O. Only for, okay, so for the PC part of the Game Pass, only Overcooked 2 is available. But if we play, you stream the console version, we can, that's how we can play Overcooked all you can eat. But anyways, I wanted to go back and like get achievements on Overcooked 1 and 2 and All You Can Eat. Because I've been playing it on Steam. You know, Steam achievements are kind of whatever. They exist, but like not in the way like Xbox and PlayStation have their like achievements. You know, like with gamer score for Xbox, and then PlayStation has like all the trophies and stuff. So I really wish Steam had an achievement system like Xbox and PlayStation, but from my understanding, it's like they do have achievements, but the only way you can kind of view those achievements is if you go into the game, or you know, your friend who has the game go in and see what it is. But like, it doesn't change like your overall like profile score on Steam, which is kind of a bummer. But then again, Steam's a different crowd than a console crowd, and nobody's like begging or asking for those kind of changes. Okay, I was just curious about that. All right, let's go ahead and boot her up. How was Yogi's night, Nate? What'd you get tonight? Did you ever tell me? Okay, what are we doing now? Chicken and beef feels good. Man, I really want some yogis now that we're talking about it. Like, not tonight. I'm not, like, hungry. I already had dinner. But I mean, like, it's been a while since I've had yogis, dude. Yogis is my top second teriyaki place. My favorite... my favorite teriyaki is actually Kasai in Lawndale. Second best is Yogi's. Yogi's is good. I love to get the chicken bowl and then the tempura mix appetizer, you know, with like, or it's like the veggie and shrimp, or veggie and shrimp tempura. Really good. Dang it, bro. Now I want that. Let's see. I need gold, bro. Hey, we got the same cat. How much silk do I have? Can I turn some in? Almost to 60. Wait, hold on. Oh, first aid. That first aid trainer's in here. I have a ton of silk, which I want to turn in for that, whatever that quest is over by the engineering, but silk. I'm at 139, 11 points away before I can start doing silk bandages. And it's like, do I want to save the silk and turn them all in? Want to hit 60 quantity, or save them, and then when I can train for that,
Be good.
just take those 60 things of silk and make a bunch of bandages so I can up my first aid skills. And it feels so good outside, man. Got the window wide open. It's nice, 64 out, dude, with a very gentle breeze. It is a beautiful spring night here in SoCal. You know, now that I've been playing World of Warcraft, I've been wanting to play through the Warcraft games. I started Warcraft 1, you know, the remaster or whatever. And I kind of want to do that too, all the Warcraft 3 games, and then, you know, in addition to playing this. Probably my favorite IP or franchise from Blizzard is the Warcraft franchise. Probably second is StarCraft, but it's really just the original StarCraft. I have never even played StarCraft 2. And to be honest, Diablo, I barely know anything about the Diablo franchise. But I would like to play through... It would also be fun to play through Diablo 1, 2, and 3, and 4. You know, when World of Warcraft came out, I was like, dude, this is so cool. Do you ever think they'd make a World of StarCraft? I'm sure at some point at Blizzard, it was like something, like they probably brainstormed or discussed it, but, you know, maybe it would conflict World of Warcraft too much, and World of Warcraft is their moneymaker. You know, a lot of people don't, I mean, I'm sure a lot of people know it, but you know, there was a good amount of time during like the early 2000s up until the 2010s that Blizzard stopped putting out games. Like after World of Warcraft came out, it was kind of like the Warzone of Call of Duty. It was like Warzone was drawing people and making people money. It's like, why focus on a single COD game? You know, now it's Warzone's cooled down, but you know, you don't blame people for like, you know, monetizing something they're good at. So Yeah, World of Warcraft is like their moneymaker, bro. They were making another MMO, but scrapped it and used the assets for Overwatch. Oh yeah, did I? Wasn't there like a podcast interview recently? Where one of the devs from WoW kind of. I've only seen clips, but there was like a whole. Was it with Lex? The guy's name is Lex that does the podcast. I think he was on Lex's show and maybe touched on some of that stuff. But yeah, that I wonder if I did see a clip that talked about that, Mason. But anyways, yeah, it's like, at some point, some of it you're like, well, you see, Blizzard's kind of fixed it now. They're obviously putting out other IPs and doing stuff, but there was kind of a WoW. It was just like, I love WoW, but it's like, dude, like, come on, guys, like, do something more than WoW. It seems like they finally got around to like doing more than just World of Warcraft, but like you can't blame them. It's like obviously people work for money and people get into business for doing money, you know. And obviously there's a lot of people that get into the business of like anything just because they love the hobby, love the craft, whatever it is, right? And money is secondary. But a lot of times for video game companies, unless you're like an indie dev, small time, it's like the motivation is money. And it's like, if it's working, making us money, it's like why divert our resources to pumping out other games? Which, again, like I said, it wasn't until the 2010s that they started making other games. But there was a period of time, dude, that like Blizzard, all they focused on was WoW. But yeah, I wonder if it might be hard to do like World of StarCraft, but like to me it seemed like a easy, cool thing. It's like, hey, like the IP's already established. Let's see. How far do we need to go for this one? King's Tribute. Dude, Darrow Hill and Hillsbrad. Oh, it's up here. It just seems like it's an already established IP, and it seemed like it would have potential to do really cool as an MMORPG, but I don't know. Maybe it would be silly at this point, but it'd be kind of cool. An expansive world of StarCraft, right? Cave Yeti. Cave Yetis. They look hilarious, bro. But I talked to my brother one time about World of Warcraft, and I was like, okay, I was like, okay, you know how Elder Scrolls has like two kind of paralleling, I guess, IPs or franchises? I guess franchises under. So if the IP is Elder Scrolls, I guess there's two different paralleling franchises within Elder Scrolls. There's like the Elder Scrolls games, the ones that we know, like Skyrim, Oblivion, Morrowind, Daggerfall, Arena, right? And then there's ESO, Elder Scrolls Online, which is their MMORPG. And I was like talking with David. I was like, dude, okay. I was like, you know how World of Warcraft. David's my brother, for those who don't know. I was like, you know how World of Warcraft has like their MMORPG, or that is their MMORPG? It's World of Warcraft. I was like, what if they made a like more like on the ground level, like single player focused RPG, like the way Elder Scrolls does, right? So if World of Warcraft is like overhead, like big picture RPG MMO, like ESO. Imagine they made a single player RPG, like a Warcraft single player RPG like Skyrim. So like, again, less like MMORPG kind of feel and just like single player RPG feel. And it could be like, then they could totally make like dedicated stories on a smaller scale versus big scale, like on the micro versus the macro, if that makes sense. It's like if Skyrim was kind of like what's going on over here in Sky, and under the out of like all the continents or whatever, like on Elder Scrolls, the planet Tamriel, right? Tamriel, right? Was Tamriel the continent? Anyways, like Skyrim is specific to that region, right? Like everything that's happening there. It's like, imagine like they did the same thing with World of Warcraft, where it was like, this game focuses on like everything happening, like, I don't know, like we zoom out of the map, right? Everything happening in like in this area, like we're Stormwind, Westfall, Duskwood, right? What else is down here? Elwyn Forest, and kind of like, but again, like the game, imagine the first launch of this Warcraft RPG is like focusing like on that region of like for the humans, right? Then like the next Warcraft single player game, it's like something like near Orgrimmar, like for like orcs, the horde over there, and just the same way that like Elder Scrolls, has like Morrowind and Skyrim, and then all these different places. Like each game is specific what's happening in that region, like on the micro scale versus the macro scale, like the MMORPG. I thought that would be cool. I mean, probably never happened, but like I just thought it was a cool idea. And Pet is hungry again. Alright, go get him. The three zombie BS to me. Blizzard, Bethesda, BioWare. They all still exist, but have none of the people who made them or what they were in their golden days, and I don't expect anything incredible from them anymore. It's kind of sad, isn't it? Oh, I guess we can also do the Yeti fur class. What was that one? We need 10 more, or no, sorry, 9 more of the Yeti fur. I guess we could do that plus the... What's it want from us? Alt-Trek Granite. Is the granite inside the cave? Oh, shit. All the damn Yetis in there. Anyways, it's been fun playing Classic Anniversary because it's like, to me, I have not played much of retail. I've like made a character here and there, and it's like it's so foreign to me. World of Warcraft retail is so foreign to me. Coming from the guy who like played World of Warcraft like the original game in 2005, Burning Crusade in like 07, 08, and then Wrath of the Lich King, Fall 08, Winter 08. And that was it, like OG, right? It's kind of like somebody being in a coma and then waking up like 60 years later. The world is so different. Like coming back to retail, it's like it really is so different than like Classic. To the point where it's like it feels like a different game. And it's like I do want to play retail. I do want to try it out. I do want to play through all the expansions. But like I'm just so used to Classic. Like to me Classic just feels so at home. But the nice thing about Classic Anniversary, for those who don't know the difference between Classic and Classic Anniversary, Classic is straight up like, it's like the original game just re-released. Classic Anniversary is the original game, but they make like tweaks. Like for example, I know like for leveling, the leveling experience in Classic Anniversary is a lot quicker. Not quite as quick as retail, but definitely quicker. Which I will say that is probably the downside of like playing like Classic if you wanted to have like the original experience. Is like the old school RPG grind. It's like some people love that. Of that like from sun up to sun down grind, when you're like leveling, when you get past level 60, it's like, dude, I got things to do, man. I cannot be investing that much time into a game. So Anniversary is kind of like a nice like kind of like bring in classic, you know, with like, you know, modern updates, right? Quality of life updates, I guess you would say, right? Not big, huge tweaks, but like quality of life updates. Warlords of Draenor was the last retail I played, and I did Classic for a month when it first came out. That was the last time I played any WoW, which is just before I left Denver, so it's been a while. I could use a nostalgia kick again, but MMOs just take too much time now. Yeah, I would say if you're gonna do Classic, do Anniversary. Again, it's quality of life tweaks, updates. I think make it a little better. Like I said, like the leveling, the experiences, like I don't know the exact, but like let's say if like classic, like actual classic, like you know, WoW represents like 1x1 experience, right? And retail is like ×2 experience. It's like classic Anniversary is like 1.5 or something, right? It's not quite, the multiplier is not quite as quick when it comes to leveling, but like much quicker than straight up old Classic. I've been told if like even if you're going to use some sort of like scale, that retail is probably closer to like ×5 than the original. Like from my understanding is that retail, they really want people to like not spend a lot of time leveling. Like I've heard like that's the difference nowadays is like they really just like want the player to like end cap and play the game like end cap. Which is such an interesting take, you know. To me, like I feel like big part of WoW is like leveling, but you know. Yeah, they want people to play like dungeons, instances, PvP, that stuff in retail. They really don't want people like wasting their time like leveling. But you know, I'm having fun playing this Dwarf Hunter. I really only played I've only played one race and one faction. You know, when I first started, it was like I think I made a human paladin like in spring 05, got him to like level 10, stopped. Then I remade a character like a year or two later, like, and it was a orc hunter. And you know, I've always just been the horde. And so like I've never really, you know, not only have I not experienced like leveling areas, you know, the natural leveling areas that, you know, you would get to see from just even like different characters, like even horde, right? Like I've only done orc. What? Mithril mining 175. Dang it! Wait, can I smelt anything here? I'm just curious. Nothing to smelt. So even with the horde, I've never even like leveled other characters. So like, there's much of even on the world map, even just from like the horde perspective, I've never even seen before. You know. And because I've really only end capped, you know, like once, like back in 2008 with the Orc Hunter, when the Burning Crusade was like the most current game, you know, I kind of like went through some areas, but like I never fully explored a lot of areas, even as an Orc Hunter back in the day. So like, there's a lot of areas I've never seen before. Like I've never even been here before in my life, so it's been fun. You know, like for example, I've never even been to the wetlands, Arathi Highland, like Ironforge, this area, right? The Loch Modan, whatever it is called. Like, there's so many areas in this world I've still like never seen and never leveled. It's like, because you know, like each character, like, or I think it's like, you know, a couple characters like they share like starting areas, but you know, it's like each character, I think from my understanding, is it like is 2 to 3 full zones before you sort of meet everyone together, right? Where it starts blending is like Stranglethorn Vale or Arathi Highlands, if I'm not mistaken. You know, so there's like 3 zones before that, and each character has like three full zones that are like really meant for like, you know, like humans have their own area, like dwarves have their own area. And again, it starts to blend once you get to like the 30s, 40s, but with that being said, there's so much I've never even seen. So much I've never seen even with the Horde when I was only Orc, right? And just with the Alliance, there's so much I've never seen before. So that's been kind of the motivation to go back and play, is it like I've just never really been this far with an Alliance character. I've never like viewed a lot of these areas as Alliance. So it's been fun. And specifically the Dwarf. I've never like, you know, like I said, I never explored this area like outside Ironforge or over here at Loch Modan or even again the wetlands as a, you know, it's so cool. So I kind of want to experience. I mean, we're just talking Azeroth, right? Like Outland, yeah, I did pretty much see everything in Outland, you know, because it's very small compared to Azeroth. But in Azeroth, there's so much I haven't even seen, and I've literally been playing this game. Well, I haven't been playing it since 04, 05, but I've owned the game since pretty much its launch, and there's so much I really haven't seen yet. Because again, when I made the Orc Hunter, it's like I just stuck to like the natural path of the Orc Hunter, and then like, you know, when I like started to like get to a higher level, it was like I think when I got to the areas where it was like starting to blend with other like factions and races, like Stranglethorn Vale, I think I was kind of like, man, I really want to like end cap and like move on to like the Burning Crusade. And I think back in the day I went on Wowhead, and it's like, you know, sometimes it's like, I think what I did was like kind of like the speed running route where it's like only do these quests, like these are the quests that matter, that like level you quickly and then move you on to the next area, right? And so if you do quests like that, you're kind of like leaving areas blank that you never even visit to do quests. So back then it was like, I think, yeah, once I hit kind of like 40 or so, I was like, all right, let's hurry up. I want to get to 60 and move on to Outlands. And so again, even like during that period of leveling in Azeroth, it was kind of like going the Wildhead, and it's like, okay, go to this zone, only do these 3 quests, go to this zone, do this 4 quests, move on to the next area. And it's like, you know, never got time to, I never slowed down, spent time like in areas. Can't even do Iron yet. Damn it, what am I at? 110. My gosh. So again, yeah, with all that being said, it's like I kind of want to make multiple characters, man. I kind of want to go through leveling characters. And I'm like, as much as I would love to do retail as well, I kind of want to level characters like on Classic Anniversary. Like make other characters besides the Alliance Dwarf. Because I want to experience Azeroth pre-Cataclysm. You know, because, you know, when Cataclysm came out, it was like all the major like world changes, you know? Kind of want to experience it pre-Cataclysm, so I know I'm so late to the game in terms of playing WoW, right? Because like all these things that like I'm excited about and want to do, people have like done over 10 years ago, right? Like WoW is over 20 years old now, so yeah. I mean, I'm talking like people had these aspirations and excitements about World of Warcraft. Like, I want to make a character like in each zone and like, go through all the quests. And that's actually kind of what I'm doing. All these quests right here. Strategically, how I'm doing all these quests is, these are all. I'm trying to be as organic as I can to like just staying within the natural progression of a alliance dwarf, meaning that like just naturally progressing out from outside Ironforge through Loch Modan to Wetlands to Arathi Highlands, right? Like I'm only following the quests that I can get that they're given to me, and I go and do that quest. And so, for example, like there's for some instances, it's like you can get quests from like multiple areas in Azeroth just for one instance. So like if you're gonna do like the dead mines or something, right? It's like you gotta, in like a lot of instances are like this, but like just the dead mines, for example, because I can think of it, is that like there's some quests given to you, like I don't know if it was in Loch Modan or Ironforge for the dead mines. Then there's stuff in Stormwind that are given to you to go to the dead mines. And so I did the dead mines, some stuff in dead mines, but I only did the ones that were given to me as a dwarf in Ironforge. Something naturally that was like in line, kind of in the area of where I'm already at naturally. I didn't go out of my way to like travel to other major cities to get like the dead mines quest. Because my argument would be like, those are human quests. Like if you're a human in Stormwind, you would naturally get those quests because you're there. Same way, I'm trying to. It's kind of stupid, it's kind of silly, but I'm really trying to keep it as organic as I can, so that when I make like a human character, it's like I can experience the human quests that don't overlap with what I'm doing now, so it's not like boring and repetitive. But yeah, the same thing with the Number again, right? It's like all these quests to go to that the gnome, that abandoned gnome city. It's like I got all these in Ironforge, So when I'm a human, if I play, like let's say for example I play as a a human character, I would have to come to Ironforge to get all these quests to that instance. And like how I'm gonna do it is like I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna stay just as the natural quest progression, and just do all the quests that lead me is where a human would go. Obviously, once you get to like 40s or whatever, there's gonna be a lot of overlapping anyways. But what I'm talking about is like leading up to that. Like I'm not gonna go out of my way to get quests from other parts of Azeroth, and do those. I'm only gonna get those quests if I happen to be there, and it happens to be the natural track progression to get those quests, if that makes sense. And so I'm actually taking my time. I'm taking my time doing these quests. And I'm actually doing all the quests. Silly stuff, like simple, stupid quests that like maybe take too much time, give me a little experience, because it's just like I'm not trying to hurry up and like cap. I'm just like I want to enjoy the game. Like I want to play all the quests that are available. Like as I play the game, it's like I want to play all the quests. I want to do it all. I want to do it all. Whether fun, annoying, I really want to experience it all. So yeah, that's how I've been approaching this time around. Come on, bro. Aggro, dude. That's what's annoying, dude. My pet's threat is really crappy right now. Like, yeah, come on, dude. Hello? Bro, what was that? Oh, man. Oh, big boy. Yeah, get him, dude. Oh, we aggroing, dude. Oh, we got him, though. We got him. Oh, shit. Yeah, we got this. Yeah, like, so for example, I just did the Stockades quest. And I know there's, like, a bunch of quests you can get for the Stockades, right? Which you would get them, like, you know, as if you're playing human, you would naturally get them, like, probably somewhere in, like, Westfall or Duskwood or something. Somewhere around there. You know, and again, even in Stormwind, there's probably a lot of quest givers for the Stockade. But because I'm trying to, like, progress as organic as I can without going out of my way for doing a bunch of quests in other areas of Azeroth that aren't, like, dwarf areas, you know, I'm not going to do them. So I literally only had one quest for the Stockade, and it was specific to the north of Wetlands. So, like, let's see. So down here, towards it, for those who don't know, at the end of Wetlands, after you, like, level to, like, in the 30s, you start doing stuff up here, and one of the quests is, you know, go bring me this dude's head who's, like, in the Stockades. But, like, you only get that from, like, a quest progression in the Wetlands, which you would naturally end up at as a dwarf. And so for a human or any other person in Alliance, you would have to, like, you know, go out of your way to get that. And then, you know, because, I mean, people do that, right? They go like, all right, let's do all the quests for Stockade. So they would go around Azeroth, and you know, and this is review, I know, for you, Mason, but anyone else who's listening doesn't understand it. But, like, you'd go around Azeroth, and every, like, major city or whatever and parts of Azeroth, they have, like, quests for Stockade. So people go and they, like, gather all the Stockade quests, and they go, okay, do we have every quest giver's quest in Stockade so we can kill two birds with one stone, or multiple birds with one stone? It's like you get it all done there, like, one time through, you know. And so people do it that way. But for me, it's like I only did one quest in the Stockade that was given to me as a dwarf in the Wetlands, and so I'm not going to go back there unless there's another quest to do. I need one more thing of granite. Alright, let's see. Alright, 6 out of 10 for her, bro. Let's pull him back here. Get him, bro. Will you please... Oh, shit, wrong one. Please draw... Dude, come on, man. My animal is not aggroing enough, bro. I mean, we're fine. Just... some more granite. Seven out of 10 Yeti fur, bro. Dude, still can't get that freaking iron, man. Dude, it's been hard, man. Like, trying to level professions and stuff, dude. Especially mining, dude. Like, I've been... Every possible chance I can get, dude, I have, like, on my hunter, I have... For tracking, I have minerals. It's like, I have not lacked once, missed once. It's like... I've literally been trying to get every copper, everything I can get in order. Like, I've never, like, bypassed it. Like, I've, like, always mined anything I ever see. And it's still, I'm, like, still, like, behind, bro. Let's actually drink. Restore our mana here. Uh-oh. Get him, bro. Mason, do you know what I've been doing late at night, falling asleep? Been watching Stargate. And actually just been kind of... I haven't been watching Stargate in, like, an order, like SG-1 Atlantis kind of stuff. I just been kind of going to the episodes I really like from SG-1 Atlantis and then SGU. But, like, every time I see something from Stargate SGU, I'm just kind of like, what? Like, what is this? Stargate SGU is so different from everything else, man. Like, it has... Like, SGU has its moments, maybe it's episodes of some cool stuff, but, like... For the most part, I'm just like, this is so, like, weird almost. Like, the writing and just the style, the way it's shot is just... I don't know. Stargate SGU is just... It's kind of weird, bro. Kind of dark, kind of like... Not the same vibe, the style that Stargate SG-1 and Atlantis was, like, shot in. It's like, yes, obviously, like, SGU was shot, like, later, so, like, obviously there's... It's not gonna look the same, but... There's just something about it that's, like, off. I've only watched the first few episodes of when it came out, didn't care for it. Yeah, I I only watched through all of it just to... You know, like, it was kind of during the era of, like... I was on a mission to watch all Star Trek and all Stargate franchises, whether it's good or bad. And SGU was, you know, in one of those on the to-do list to watch. And yeah, I'll say this: I don't think you're missing much if you never revisit SGU and finish it. There's actually a series I started watching but never finished, was Origins, the prequel. They actually get this. You know how, like, a few years ago, MGM that owns Amazon, or Amazon owns MGM, they bought MGM, who owns, like, the rights to, like, Stargate. And they've been putting Stargate on Amazon Prime. Origins, which was just like, it's just, webisodes. Like, you could only watch it, like, on their website. It's not, like, on a streaming service. They've now been compiling Origins, like, on Amazon Prime. Like, you don't have to go to a physical, like, website to, like, watch it. It's like they actually been compiling the Origin series, like, as any other streaming service, like, series, like SG-1 or Atlantis, like, on Prime that you can watch. It was really interesting to see that. I was like, oh, okay, pretty cool. Whoa, get him, dude, get him. Get him. There we go. That's the beauty of those traps. You aggro something else and you're being attacked behind, lay the frozen trap or freezing trap. Freeze a mob while you're finishing off another mob. Give yourself a second and then go back for that mob you aggroed. Okay, 8 out of 10. I'm about to ding, dude. Come on, this is gonna be hard. Actually, let me mana up. I'm worried I might actually aggro both of them. I'm gonna try to pull this guy. I don't know if you heard Mason or if I can't remember if we talked about it, but I guess they gave the greenlit a new Stargate series, and it's going to be like a lot of like the writers and actors from SG-1 and Atlantis. Also, I don't know if you knew this, but the actor that plays McKay from Atlantis, Shark Atlantis, he streams on Twitch. Damn. That is one thing too about Anniversary, for those who don't know, is they've upped the respawn rate of mobs like pretty quick. So like, let's see. Yeah, working on my talent tree from, let's see. Doing it more like for like leveling. Doing more like leveling talent tree build. Once I end cap, I'm gonna redo my talent tree for PvP. For like battlegrounds, I don't know anyone to play any arena. It's like, could I like play arena with like random people? I could, but anyways, yeah. Point being is that like the way I'm doing leveling tree now is I want to be benefited mostly for like leveling, and then Oh yeah, when I end cap, I'm gonna redo my talent tree for PvP. If I'm not mistaken, I think my brother actually said that an anniversary you can have dual talent tree set up, just like retail. So we'll see. Like I know for like normal classic, it's like how it's always been. Is it like you have one talent tree and it's like that's it. You spec to one thing, and if you want to respec, you're gonna have to pay a pretty penny. So yeah, I think an anniversary that's like you can have a dual spec talent tree. Oh good, yeah. Didn't aggro the other Yeti. Come on, man. Mason, you know what would be fun to play through again, man? Phantasy Star Online. Like the Blueburst servers. You know, we really never did, I remember like in 08, do you remember how we were playing through all the versions? The original, version 2 and version 3, version 4, I forget. Yeah, was it like one of them's like a card game or something like that, so it's not included on Blueburst. But, yeah, we never did, like, go through and do all the quests, in all the versions. And we, like, stopped in, like, 08. Yeah, rip Blueburst. So is Blueburst no longer there, like the private servers? How we used to play? Dude, I've never even touched PSO2. For years, I always wanted to play it, and how it was like kind of locked to like the Asian region. And then when it finally became like available like in the US, it's like I was kind of like, eh. Never even touched Phantasy Star Online 2. Speaking of Phantasy Star games, gosh, remember on the 360 Phantasy Star, was it Universe? I finished Universe on emulator. It was not bad. Oh, you referring to Xenia, the 360 emulator? But dude, I remember playing Phantasy Star Universe on the 360. I got it for my birthday, like April 2008, and man, it was so different coming from Phantasy Star Online to that, dude. Let's see. got the Granite, didn't I? I did the PS2 version with PCSX2. Oh, I didn't know they did a PS2 version. Okay, I'll have to check that out. Where is that dude? Oh, he's in here. Okay. Guess it's back to Ironforge. I'm curious if there was any achievements for that game when you did it on the PS2 emulator. I think it was like a few years ago. They retro achievements started doing achievements you can unlock on the PlayStation 2 emulator. Yeah, I wonder if retro achievements is up to date with Fantasy Star Universe.
Well met. Light bless you.
All right. Let's take a quick break. When we come back, we'll play some more stuff. All right, give me a few, y'all. Speaking of retro achievements, I was curious about that, so let me look it up. Let me see. Where they're currently at. You know, retro achievements, they what is this? They continually update stuff added. Look, new play control Pikmin for the Wii, achievement set added. Yeah. Look, Wii, ColecoVision, Nintendo DS. Let's see. Yeah, currently for achievements, they got PlayStation, PS2, and PlayStation Portable, aka PSP. Look at for PS2. Check it out, Mason. Remember these games? But we played them on the GameCube. But do you remember Agent Under Fire and Nightfire? Those are the only two James Bond games I got during that era of consoles. I know they released more, like, for example, Everything or Nothing, or From Russia with Love, and I know there was like a few more they released. Quantum of Solace. I think that was a 360 era, but I think they probably released that both on the PS3 and PS2. But let's see in the PS2. Going down to P. Let's see. Elemento. P. Oh, heck yeah, dude. Here we go. Fantasy Star Universe on the PS2 does have an achievement set through retro achievements. I'm curious when they added the achievement set. Very cool. I'll have to check it out. But man, I really loved Fantasy Star Online. And Blue Burst was that means of being able to play it again post Dreamcast. No, this way.
Well met. Safe travels.
Perfect. Better than I could have imagined, and I have quite an imagination, you know.
See you soon.
There we go. What? Hello? What is he doing? What the frick?
What can I do for you?
Such fine stones... Such fine stone comes from Lordaeron. What a shame the land is in such shambles. But the memorial came out quite well. I think... Or I should think the king will be most pleased with it. Now, if you will, please send word to His Majesty that the memorial is complete as requested.
Keep your feet on the ground.
What do you seek within the mountain?
The granite seems but a small token compared to a great dwarf's life, but no dwarf shall last on this planet for eternity. Let us hope that the memorial stands as a reminder to those who will trod the great Azeroth for the future. Lest we not forget it is for them that brave soldiers such as Soli Baloo so valiantly gave their lives. I wonder what level that king is.
You got my attention.
Great to meet you.
What can I get for you today? Watch your back.
Wool cloth. Now, where should we go? Grab these quests.
Interest ya in a pint?
There's work to be done in Desolus. It's an atrocious place, befouled by centaur, and other nasties, but if you're looking for a good week's honest work, then head there, meet with Kreldig, Ungar, and tell him I sent ya. You can find him holed up at Nigel's Point. It's a little cozy camp hidden in the mountains of northern Desolus. Just head east. If you enter the Stone Town Mountains, it's easy to miss, so be on the lookout. Objectives. Speak to Kreldig, Ungar, and Desolus.
Watch your back.
What's on your mind?
I received reports from Prospector Iron Band at his excavation site in Lochmodan. He needs some legwork done concerning another of our excavations. Don't have more details other than that, but if you want to stretch your legs, then go speak with Iron Band. Speak with Prospector Iron Band at Iron Band's excavation site in Lochmodan.
Safe travels.
There's another instance over here, Oldemon. Might have to do stuff there. Oops. Well, what's over here?
Hey. Salutations! Hey! Be seeing you!
Would you like to purchase something?
Copper vein.
Hi, you're a tall one.
How are you? Off with you.
No.
How are you?
Great to meet you.
Hello. Safe travels.
Here there. How are you? Hey, good. Great to meet
Hi.
you.
Great to meet you. Keep your feet on the ground.
No. What's on your mind? What can I do for you?
Or is the Amber Still Ranch? Oh, way the frick over here?
Great to meet you. Safe travels.
What's on your mind?
You got my attention. Off with you. What can I do for you?
Dude, bro told me to stop by.
I've the finest wares in the land.
Bro, what? Where is this dude? It's the guy that invited me. Dude, what?
How are you?
What's his name? Bilham? Is he even here? Bro, where is he? Did somebody kill the NPC? The guy that does the... What the hell? Wait, hold on. What is his name? Viltham? Tinkertown? What the hell is Tinkertown? This has got to be retail. Who the f... Wait. What the hell is he hiding? Is he seriously in here? Oh my gosh. Wait, where is this guy, man?
are you?
Holy moly. Oh, did they change it? I need 29 gold.
Be good.
Holy moly. I only need 29? Is that what it said?
What's on your mind?
Yeah, 10 more
Keep your
gold.
feet on
Dang,
the
dude.
ground.
So I guess you can't. I thought it was 40. Okay, I guess you can get it at 30. Something is like undiscovered over here. Kimmy, bro, get the fuck out of here. Alright. But what? What is over here? There's like no quest, there's nothing. Wild, okay. Where is Desolus? In the Eastern Kingdoms? Right, over here at Kalimdor. I'm sorry, I'm in the Eastern Kingdoms. Over here. So off the land. There's Black Fathom Deeps. So my best bet would be go to Booty Bay. And then literally run all the way over here. Man, leave me alone. What in the world? Oh, here it is.
I can't look bad right now.
Oh, I do need to get some quests done in that gnome instance Nomergan, but not tonight. I'm gonna go to the inn over here and then log out there so we can get rested XP. The bonus rested XP, whatever it's called. We're getting a lot of copper here, but it serves me no purpose for any engineering except stuff that's for bronze, really. Like copper on its own. Anything that's made from just copper on its own for engineering serves me no purpose. It's just to be to make bronze with tin. Right now there's nothing in my engineering skill I really need. I'm just trying to level my engineering, so like end game I can like engineer some cool stuff.
Hello! Great to meet you.
Not quite there yet. What do I have? Only 11 more to go until I can
See you soon.
see you soon.
What's on your mind? What can I do for you?
You know, sometimes these NPCs got potions. Like this one. A healing potion or something.
What can I do for you? See you
Nope.
soon.
Nope. Alright. We'll just rest here and log out. Alright, well, I guess we'll wrap it up here for the night, guys. Thank you for coming out, hanging out. We've been streaming for 3 hours, 13 minutes. I usually don't stream on Mondays. If I do stream in the week, it's generally Tuesday, Thursday. Oh my gosh, leave me alone. What is that? That's weird. A weird AI ad. But we usually stream Tuesday, Thursdays, Saturdays. So yeah, Monday was off, but like, I don't know. Just kind of wanted to do a chill stream. You know? WoW's not as exciting to a lot of people, but kind of one of those things I've been playing. And it's kind of a chill night vibe stream. But anyways, y'all, enjoy the rest of your night. And I guess I'll see you next stream. I don't know when it'll be. I'd like to stream later this week, not just on Saturday, but yeah, we'll see how that works out. Because as of recent, streaming only Saturdays has been what's been working out. So we'll see. I would like, again, we can shoot for another day during this week, but most likely it'll be Saturday. But you know, stay tuned. If you're following me on Twitch, it's as easy as keeping notifications turned on, or if you're on the Discord, you know, the Me6 bot pings everybody anyways, so just make sure you have that enabled in Discord, or on Twitch, just have your notifications turned on, that way you'll know when I go live. Same thing on YouTube. Make sure you got notifications live, because we multi-stream to YouTube and Twitch, so whatever is your preferred method, just make sure if you're on that platform, enable the notifications, that way you'll go live. You know, yeah, I don't really, at this season 11, I don't have time to make dedicated schedules where like I post beforehand on you know, social media like Instagram, whatever, saying like, hey, going live tonight, going this. It's like, as of right now, it's I go live when I can, and you know, it's kind of one of those things that you'll know when you get a notification. But based on, you know, you've been part of the community, that you know that I usually try to do Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. So prepare for at least that. If not, you know, then you'll get a notification before I do go live. But anyways, guys, I guess I will talk to y'all later. Again, thank you for the support. Thank you for being here, you guys. Thank you for what I mean, support is just like being here, whether YouTube or Twitch. Yeah, just thank you for, you know, pulling up the stream on a second monitor, your TV, a laptop, a tablet, your phone, whatever it might be. Just, you know, putting in that much effort just to pull the stream up and, you know, have it on, you know, and I appreciate that. So yeah. All right, y'all. I guess I will